Welcome to TF2 Tactical Knowledge. In this video we will cover what is quite possibly one of the harder classes to master in terms of individual skill level and play. In this beginner guide we will cover the basics necessary for a medic to play at the competitive level. For this guide it will be expected that you at least know how to play the class, meaning you know how to use your syringe gun, Medigun, and bone saw. With that said, let's get started. It's tactics time. The medic has one of the lowest damage outputs of any of the 9 classes, overshadowed easily because he has only 2 damage dealing weapons, neither of which on their own is a major threat to any opponent with any FPS skills. Yet at the same time, it is because of these things that makes what he does the most important job out of all of the classes combined. At the competitive level, there is almost no more important a class as the medic. It cannot be stressed enough as to how important his ability is on the field to his team. Using his Medigun to provide overheal to his teammates, heal the damage they've taken, and even his ability to provide an Ubercharge to his teammates based on how much charge he has gained while healing, gives his team an advantage that teams without a medic do not have. The first thing we're going to cover is what makes the medic so vital and powerful to his team, his Medigun. The Medigun, as previously mentioned, heals wounded teammates as long as the healing beam is focused on a player. Upon being fully healed, the medic can keep the beam on them to provide an overheal, meaning they get an extra 50% health boost based on their normal maximum health. To explain this, a soldier that has a total of 200 health can gain an additional 100 overheal buff, meaning he has a total of 300 effective health. This means that a team without a medic will eventually lose, because in a battle of damage versus damage, the medic's ability to heal his team while his team is taking damage means his team will eventually win out over the opposing team, as he can heal whatever damage they can deal, and the opposing team cannot counter it under normal circumstances. The next benefit the medic provides his team is what's called the Ubercharge, and he charges this based on how much healing he provides his team, which is indicated by a percentage bar. Once the bar reaches 100%, the medic can then deploy it at any time, granting him and his healing target 8 seconds of invulnerability. However, because you are so valuable to your team, this also means that you are also the most important target for the enemy team, and they will take any opportunity to kill you and remove those benefits you provide. Because the medic is such a massive target, one of the most important skills every medic must learn is survive. What this means in essence is knowing when to retreat from the fighting and fall back to a safer place, or to regroup with teammates either at spawn or somewhere in between the front line and the spawn area. Another thing you should keep in mind as medic is that in most situations you should not ever be focusing on trying to get a kill. We will expand on this in the intermediate levels, but for now it's more important to know that your job is not getting kills. You will help your team far more by giving heals and buffs than dealing a measly 50 damage at most to any single opponent. Furthermore, your Ubercharge will build faster when you heal injured teammates, and what makes him so powerful and dangerous is the threat of the Ubercharge. It cannot be stressed again how powerful 8 seconds of invincibility is. 8 seconds of taking no damage while being able to deal as much damage as your team can. It's that 8 seconds that turns the tide of any battle. But it should be noted that while you use it, it only lasts 8 seconds as long as you don't give it to multiple people over the course of using it. We'll cover this more later in the intermediate level, but for now, you only need to know that your Uber lasts a total of 8 seconds at most, as long as you're Ubering one person. This, of course, only covers the bare minimum tactical knowledge necessary for playing medic at a competitive level. In the intermediate level of our tactical knowledge, we will discuss the tactics behind using the Medigun to inspire teammates, as well as how best to make use of the Medigun's healing capabilities, and what situations require the Ubercharge. Until then, stay tuned, fellow tacticians.